Hi everybody, this is a sunshine chat today. Why am I ringing a tambourine? I love tambourines. Last week, Heart to Heart Ministry had a women's retreat called A Tambourine of Hope and a Cup of Faith. I have to tell you, 140 wonderful women came to that retreat, and they all got, you know what, a tambourine. I saw people shaking and smiling. I knew some of the stories, and as people were leaving, they were sharing some of the stories and called me later. I started to think about the tambourine as a sign of hope. So I have a few things I'd like to share with you today. I would like to talk about trigeminal neuralgia. It's something that I have been diagnosed with. It is a rare condition, and the interventions for it are very rare. No two cases are alike, I've been told. Not one reason why somebody gets it. There are 27,000 of these cases a year in the world reported. Some people get it for a short time and it goes away. Others get it and it comes back for a longer period. Some get it like me, and the pain just stays with you and doesn't seem to stop. Over the past year and a half, I have had some painful bouts and daily pain with this trigeminal. It's like bee stings in your head or electric shocks on the left side of my head that go to my eye. I have had 3 brain surgery procedures over the past year and a half. One of them gave me 2 months of relief, and 2 gave me almost 4 months of relief. It seems I have a very stubborn trigeminal. I said to the doctor, "Is it because I'm Irish?" He smiled. I share with you today why I'm wearing this pink hat. It keeps my head warm so that the breezes outside, which are cold, don't push against my head. I also share with you that I wear tinted sunglasses, not because it's sunny out, but because it kind of hides how weary I look. But I say to you also, don't give up. Believe you can deal with your pain a little bit better. So when I put the hat on, I decided to put the flowers on and to name each flower like joy, hope, peace, love, patience, and courage. This way, it somehow helps us to live with pain in a more peaceful way, and also have supportive friends like Susan, who's here today. She's going to come on over and put her head in and just say something about watching somebody being brave.
Sister Ave is the bravest person I know.
Oh.
She handles her pain with love and compassion, and she gets through it by, I guess, helping others all the time.
Oh, thank you so
we
much,
love her.
Susan. Oh, isn't that nice? She's the one that's helping me do these wonderful things. But I've learned to adapt to life. You have to learn to adapt to life. And then you are positive because you have hope. You have encouragement, you have solace, and also you start to accept your pain. Now, you don't want it to be, I'm not Pollyanna, it hurts, but you accept the pain, and in new ways you learn to live better. When you see flowers blooming, and I was outside today and had a picture taken next to my big sunflower that's plastic, pointing at it with hope, it makes you smile about we can bloom in different ways. Trigeminal pain is known to be the worst pain a human being can have. When I read that it was called suicide pain, I did not like that. That is not the space I or would want anybody to go into. So I say to you today, don't let your pain define you. Maybe it will refine you though. Find good things to do and good thoughts to guide you. I want to tell you, it would be very easy to get out. It could make you depressed or feel a bit down. You have to say to yourself, no, I won't be depressed and I'm not going to feel down today. Do something positive and also put positive thoughts into your mind. Well, I decided I won't give up, and I learned that that might mean that you have to sometimes adapt life in ways you never thought. I have missed over the past year and a half because of this pain a lot of family celebrations and anniversaries, and also like Christmas and Easter with my family, but I call them on the phone. I've also missed some community gatherings, which I really want to be there. But I think people who know me realize I am there. I'm there in spirit. And believe me, your spirit, I've learned, can be everywhere. So my other thought for you is get a good doctor or a team of doctors that say, and at the beginning I didn't like this, where the doctor said, well, if that procedure doesn't work, we'll get another. I thought, why is he saying that? This one will work. But I then started to think that is something positive to say. In other words, the doctor saying, I'm not going to give up either. It might take more time, but that's okay. Just keep believing. I love writing books, and yesterday something devastating happened. I was on page 75, halfway through the book, and saying, oh my land, this is fantastic, when I don't know if I touched something or what happened. All of a sudden, all the pages were gone. Well, there's a little weeping and saying a few things like, why is this happening, Lord? And all of a sudden I thought, wait a minute, put this in perspective. You will start all over again, because I am going to write that book, and in fact it will be published in 2 or 2.5 months, where somewhere in space the pages went, but somewhere in the space that you and I can create, we can create positive thoughts, we can be braver than we ever thought. It sure helps, like Susan just said before, that you're brave. You have to start to believe it yourself. I will get the new book published, but I will also not give up. I'm being healed more. Someday I won't have to wear tinted sunglasses and hide that I look weary, because I won't be look weary. I won't have to wear my pink hat, though I think I'm always going to keep it as a reminder of keeping yourself warm and holding the pain in and not letting it define you. I would also like to say that there is a hidden virtue. Very often people don't see it, but you can feel it. It's called perseverance. To me, that's love. Love yourself. By loving yourself back into life, you will be able to do more for others. One of my favorite quotes is, the flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all. And why do I want to bloom again? So that I can be joy and hope for everybody. And like all the women at that retreat, I too am holding up my tambourine and saying, be a tambourine of hope today.